This is the Vivo X200 Ultra, right? This is my unit, guys, so this video has been long overdue, but let me explain. A friend of mine bought the phone and sent it to me, so I was able to use it for a few days and compare it versus the Oppo Find X8 Ultra and the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. And as you can see, yeah, this is really now my main new daily driver. In this video, I'm going to unbox it so we can see what is inside this box. A big fat box, not the ones that we get usually in Europe. So I guess the charger is also included. But guys, some words about the Vivo X100 Ultra. Last year, I used the Vivo X100 Ultra and I was completely blown away. It was the first time I got access to the Samsung ISOCELL HP9, the second telephoto camera, and it was just crazy good. I was just doing shot like 10x, 20x, 30x, and they were just good. You know, to a point where I said, hey, this thing is good, let's see what they do. And this is actually what Vivo did. They released the X200 Ultra and they managed to surprise us again because this phone is a bit different. And the main difference is here is it doesn't really have that much cameras. But even not that, the main camera is not the typical main camera in a smartphone from, let's say, 2025. The main camera shoots at 35 millimeters, guys, which means that if you want to do something like a traditional Samsung or iPhone, you need to use the ultra wide. And this is the surprise. They're using the Sony LIT 818, which is a very good sensor, but it's not a 1-inch sensor for the ultra wide. But you might expect, yeah, well, then the main camera is 35 mm and it's 1-inch. No, it's not. It's still Sony LIT 818, and then they're using an 85 millimeters Samsung ISOCELL HP9X, which is an upgraded version. We have to talk about this, right? And we're gonna do this, but first let me try to unbox this unit, see what is inside the box, and then we can think about it like, hey, why 35 millimeters, guys? And the reason is there, right? We have two main reasons for using something that starts at 35 millimeters. And these two reasons are actually our two eyes, or your two eyes, because the human eye responds very good with 35 and 50 millimeters, specifically 50 for portraits, and 35 mil just is perceived to be a more natural outlook. But don't get me wrong, the 23 millimeters has a lot of advantage as well, because it's not very wide, right? It's not also too short, so you can get a lot of in the frame, and you can try to crop in and zoom if you want, right? You can still do 23 mil with this phone, but you need to use the ultra wide. One of the main advantages here is that the ultra wide is just very good. It's a proper camera, it's 50 megapixel, Sony LIT 818. I tested this versus the Oppo Find X8 Ultra and the Xiaomi, and now in the next few weeks I'm gonna be putting this to the test versus the Samsung S25 Ultra and the Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max. And why? Well, because those are the other good phones that you can buy with money, you can buy globally. Enough said, guys. Now let's put this on my review table here, and now let's see what is inside. Let's get rid of this Vivo X200 Ultra. This thing here, guys, is 16G, half a terabyte. By the way, Zeiss optics, and by the way, I bought this from trading Shenzhen. So I'm gonna leave a link down below, guys. This is gonna be an affiliate link. If you wanna buy the same phone through my link, then that's good for me. Thank you so much. And by the way, guys, Zeiss optics, this is very important. Right, what do we have here on the box? Vivo X200 Ultra. Right, on that side we have Vivo, and then we have Zeiss, the Zeiss logo, Vario, Apple Sonar, and TR registered trademarks of Carl Zeiss, because you know optics is important. And now, guys, it doesn't really come off that easily. And now, without any further ado, yeah. So what do we have inside, guys? We have a white case, nice, by the way, plastic, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, just plastic. Okay, what do we have also? We have the Vivo Flash Charge. This is 90 watts wire charging, guys, with of course the cable, and I do believe that the phone supports 40 watts wireless charging, guys. We do have a SIM card ejector, and then there is a nice handbook. Of course, everything is in plain. Yeah, it's Chinese, guys. This phone doesn't have an English version. So guys, now let's try to see what do we have inside. How can I open this baby? Oh my god, it says open. Let's do it from here. Let's do this together. ASMR moment. And this, what? This is it, guys. Now I'm a bit puzzled because the one that I used before was the red version and it was really stunning. But this thing here, I was not really sure. Like, this thing here has these stripes. I'm not sure if you can see this. There are these stripes, and then here on the top we have kind of like a glossy finish. So this should be glass on the front and also on the back, guys. And of course we do have an aluminum frame. Right, and show the guys, show. I have a huge Vivo fan base here celebrating my unboxing. Okay, go back to the unboxing place. So, this is the first launch on my Vivo X200 Ultra. Let's do a recap, guys. We do have the 14mm Sony LIT 818 50 megapixel ultra wide, guys. This is with an aperture of 2.0. Then, guys, we engage with the main sensor. This is again solely LIT 818 50 megapixel with an aperture of 1.7, and then guys up to 85mm. From 85mm onwards we engage with the ISOCELL HP9X. Guys, I honestly do believe that this could be the best camera phone of 2025. There is nothing almost left like the new Pixel and the new iPhone, and I don't think they can get close. Just look at this, guys. This is just good. And yeah, Apple inspired. This useless button here, aluminum frame, the power button here, the volume rocker. By the way, this huge bump, I've seen some people, guys, are able to, oh my god, I'm able to hold the phone just by the bump. Don't do this with an expensive phone like this, but this thing here is for sure a beast, and there is a reason, because again I do believe that this is probably the best camera phone of 2025. And this dual tone design is also quite nice, and I was not aware when I ordered this. Again, just see the stripes. I have these stripes and boom, yeah, panda. Who said panda? All right, guys, let me put my SIM card. Let's start using this beast, and very soon we're gonna know how better is this versus the Samsungs and the iPhones, because I can tell you guys, this is better for sure. What we need to understand is how much, in which scenarios, what cases, and etc. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay safe. EST over. Bye. Bye.